So, what does it actually mean when gods are like married, or they're like kissing, or they're like cousins, or they're like siblings, or they're like what? Like, because what is family? Like gods. I mean, yes, technically, in some myths, they do like give birth in like many crazy ways, right? But like in a lot of ways, when there's like husbandry of the gods, I swear to God, I'm sorry, it like has to do with a like them sharing similar aspects. So in other religions, other mythos, like there are some gods like Azili Frida, or like Kali, who have different aspects within them, and they all have like different names, and you can like reach out to different aspects for different energy. But in a pantheon like with the Greeks, or with the Egyptians, sometimes a marriage of the gods would mean that they were the same being but in different aspects. And you see that like with Bastet and like Egypt, like Basset and Sakhmet. A lot of the people who, or a lot of the reading that I read about it, that they're very hard to tell apart, and that is like on purpose. They're like low key twins, and one is this goddess of the home, who's like this soft little kitty. Only to seal your love, only to seal your love, and make sure everybody's safe and okay. But then the other half is like this being of war who would rend a city to ashes. To ashes. And the only thing you can do to stop her is like trick her, get her drunk, you know? But like they're shown as siblings, but in a lot of ways they're two aspects of the same energy. Whereas like sometimes to have peace, you gotta fight tooth and nail for that hope, right? I see it a lot because um, I'm a very like I'm a chaotic creature, so I do chaos magic, but I also like part of that comes with me venerating chaos, like the Greek primordial. I guess it's a Titan low key, but not even really. It's just like an energy of chaos, and from out of chaos stepped Nyx, its daughter, who's a goddess of night. And then Nyx has like 7 children or so. And I'm sorry, I just thought of like a funny astral story. I'll tell it in a second. But she has like a bunch of children, and a lot of the ones who I work with on a regular basis are like Hypnos. Nigga, what's your name? He must not want me to talk about him. But Philotes a lot of the time. So Hypnos is god of sleep. Philotes, uh, the god of friendship. I work with Eros a lot, or Eris, the goddess of chaos. Well, I have a fun story about that. I don't want to make it too long, but the energy is that like um, they are familial because there's this energy that out of chaos is born this vast space upon which like entire universe rests. And then there's this concept of night representing all these different things. So it like represents sleep, it represents companionship. And there's also like this chaotic nature, like when the lights go down outside, shit just goes off. And so it's fun to think about, don't you think? What do you think? You wouldn't leave a comment.